I mean, did you think it went fast? I think it went really, really fast. Hi dreamers and make-believers. In today's video, I am doing my December TBR and my most anticipated reads of 2018 currently on my shelf. Because there are some that are coming out, like Iron Gold, that I can't wait to read, and also Zenith, because I've heard really good things about it, and I do like a Book Utopia / Sasha Alberg's YouTube channel, so it would be really fun to read her book. So I'm looking forward to Zenith, I'm looking forward to Iron Gold, but like I said, these are my most anticipated reads of 2018 currently on my shelf, plus my December TBR. So I'll start with my December TBR, which is pretty straightforward. It is The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. So I'm actually doing these for a readathon, because normally I read a book in a series, then I go to another series, then I go back to an old series, and then so I like to stretch the series out longer, so I just feel like I'm in the world longer. But I'm doing this for a readathon that I joined with Captain Velour on Instagram. Comment below if you know him. He did The Mortal Instruments, but I already read that one, so I'm joining for The Infernal Devices, which we started about a week ago, maybe a little bit more than a week ago. So as you can see, I'm almost finished with The Clockwork Angel, which is the first book in The Infernal Devices, and then I'll be going on to The Clockwork Prince, and then finally The Clockwork Princess, which is the thickest one, and apparently the best one, so I'm looking really forward to getting into it. There are a lot of new characters in this, mixed with a few old characters, so it's nice to see the clash of worlds. It is a bit funny to be reading A Shadowhunter's Tale without Clary and Chase and Sebastian and all those beloved characters, but I am enjoying it so far. And at the end of the month, I will let you know my official thoughts on the Infernal Devices series. And now, my most anticipated reads for 2018 currently on my shelf. Now, I think I have approximately 40 books, if not more because I went shopping, on my shelf that I need to get read, and there's still more on my Kindle shelf, but I'm not including ebooks in this video because I'd be here all day. But I managed to narrow it down to my top 5 books currently on my shelf that I can't wait to get to in 2018. I'll start off with the book that I actually mentioned in my last video, which is our Dart Duet, the sequel to This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab, or Victoria Schwab, however you know her. What really annoys me about this copy of this book is that it is a completely different design to This Savage Song. So this one says it was designed by Green Willow. I could not find a Green Willow version of our Dart Duet, so I got the Titan Books design, and you'll notice here that here she is Victoria Schwab, yet on book 2 she is V.E. Schwab. So it is something that's going to annoy me, and I will try and get the matching set covers at some point in my life, but right now I just have so many books to buy and read that buying duplicates is not my main priority, but it is something that annoys me every time I put them on the shelf, and I'm just like, what's happening here? The second book that I'm looking really forward to reading, which I mentioned in my last video, is Half Wild by Sally Green, the sequel to Half Bad. This cover doesn't annoy me so much, however it is a glossy hardback, whereas my Half Bad is a matte paperback. So I'm sure I can get matching covers, but it doesn't annoy me so much because they are the same style. And what I love about Half Bad's cover is that it has the face in the smoke, can you see? Can you see? And then Half Wild, it actually has a wolf. So I just love the cleverly crafted things here. The third book that I can't wait to read in 2018, and I've heard such great things about it, is Tower of Dorne by Sarah J. Maas, which originally started as a novella, and as you can see, it just evolved. It follows Chaol and tells us a bit more about his life and what he's up to, and it's apparently so closely interwoven with the Throne of Glass series that it is now a Throne of Glass novel. And people cannot praise this high enough, so I'm really looking forward to getting into Tower of Dawn. The fourth book that I can't wait to get into is Caraval. This has been on my shelf for so long. I can't actually remember when I bought it, but at least 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10 months ago. A very, very long time ago, around the beginning of 2017, and it's now December. This is another one that's also got really high reviews. Everyone was Instagramming it, talking about it. It was the book to read, and so I can't wait to finally read it in 2018. What I also love about Caraval is the design on the inside. It has cute first page thingies here. It also has a lot of like letters and a lot of cute pages here and there that kind of make you feel like you're reading like a fairy tales, which I really like. And the fifth and final book that I can't wait to read in 2018, again, no particular order, just my top 5, is Wonder Woman by Leigh Bardugo. Right? Of course Leigh Bardugo and Sarah J. Maas were going to make it onto this list. So I still know nothing about the story except of course that it contains Wonder Woman and that it was written by Leigh Bardugo, but that is enough for me. And I've heard really good things on it, and based on everything that I read by Leigh Bardugo and absolutely loved, I feel like it's pretty much guaranteed that I'm going to love this as well. And those are my top 5 most anticipated reads currently on my shelf for 2018, as well as my December TBR. And that is all for today. Until next time, I'll see you!